Try GT's kombucha. Sorry. It's a word for my lack of a sponsor. Okay, here we go. We are HomeLink 7.4 right here in 2 minutes or less, or maybe a little more. All right, number one, 5 divided by a third. Get the denominators the same. Boom. That's how you get them the same. Same. Multiply that times 3. And go bye-bye. 15 divided by 1 is 15. There's number 1. Go ahead and check it by saying 15 times a third. And see what you get. Put that over 1. You get 15 on top. 3 on bottom. Is that equal to 5? And is that what you started with? Sure is. Aren't you smart? You're very smart. All right. 4 divided number 2. 4 divided by an eighth. All right, let's get eighths and denominators over here, which makes that 32. These go bye-bye. 32 divided by 1. 32. I knew you could do it. I'm so proud of you. Honey, we're so proud. All right, let's go to number 3. A sixth divided by 4. 1/6 divided by 4. All right, 6 divided by 4. We need 6's over here. Boom. 24. I'm kind of starting to like this. I thought it was dumb, but it's not bad. Okay, it's a little bit dumb, just a little bit. But think of all the things that are a little bit dumb you just put up with in life, right? Like brushing your teeth. I mean, you got to do it, but it's a little weird. Anyway, I digress. 6 divided by 6 is 1. 1 divided by 24. There it is. You do the check. That times that is that. I'm not going to do everything for you. All right. Number 4, I think. 1/5 divided by 6. 1/5 divided by 6. So, bam, make it over 5. Make that 5 times bigger. Make them a 30. Whee! 1 divided by 30 is 1/30th. There you go. The check. 1/30th times, what was that fraction? 6 equals, let's see. Bing. 6/30. Is that the same as a fifth? Yeah, it is. Divide by 6. Divide by 6. Ooh, 2 equal signs. I don't know what they're doing together. They don't party together. That's 1/5. All right, we'll write a number story to match problem number 2. You got to have 4 of something. 4 somethings. And you divide it up into 1/8 size piles. Whatever it is. All right, let's bang out the last 2 practices and call it a wrap, people. We can do this. All right, 4.5. Notice teacher setting it up vertically. And teacher thinks you should do that too. But you can just set it up horizontally because you think you're smarter and better than everybody else. Just like those knuckleheads that when the COVID-19 is hitting, they still think it's a good idea to go to a busy restaurant. How dumb do you have to be? Do what the CDC tells you to do. All right. I digress. Okay. Can't do this. You got to have the same denominator. So let's change this guy into fourths. So he rewrites the big 4. Wow, it hurt, but he did it. Times 2. So times 2 up top. You got that? I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this whole thing. It's not hurting me. Now, I'm subtracting. Don't forget that doesn't say adding. A lot of you like to turn it back into adding. It's not. All right, you can't do 2/4 minus 3/4. 2 minus 3, it's not 1. It's -1, and we're not going there. So you got to do this crazy thing where you bar off 1 from the 4 and you make it a 3. So you just took off 1, which is the same as 4/4. You can't just take off 4/4 and think everything's going to work out. You got to put it onto this pile. 4/4 plus 2 more fourths is 6/4. And the little trick I told you, remember, is you just add those 2 things together. 4 plus 2 is 6. That's always what ends up there. So now you can do, let's go ahead and rewrite this again, even though we've just been rewriting it so much. 3 minus 1 is 2. 6 minus 3 is 3. 3, 2, and 3/4. My God, that was amazing. If you got that, you should feel like the world is your oyster. And you ought to suck it down raw with all that little briny bits and the little sandy stuff that gets in the oyster sometimes. Okay, let's do number 7. 2 7/8. teacher, setting it up vertically. Minus 1 and 1 lonely little turd. Okay. We need common denominators. 8 and 3. Yeah. 16? No. 15? No. 24. There you go. All right. 2, 1, 24 times 8. 1 times 8 is 8 times 3. Ooh, I guess I knew that. 24 times 3 times 3, 21. They're subtracting again. We can't do 21 minus 8, so we do our tricky trick. Make that a 1. 24 plus 21, that should be 45 24ths. That's kind of a pain. And just to be a lazy person, I'll do what you guys are going to do, which is not to rewrite this under here. You're going to do this little angly thing. 1 minus 1 is 0, so that's gone. 45 minus 8. 45 minus 8, that's like 37, right? 37 24ths. Don't even think about leaving it like that. 24, how many into 37? 1. How many are left over? 13 papas right there. 13 24ths. 1 and 13 24ths. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Math Box 7.4 Explained.